Good evening, you cunts. What is everybody doing? No, I just don't know where my white bandana's at, so I'm wearing the black one. I'm gonna go hit up a town really quick, and then from here, I'm gonna head out to that desert I found this morning and do some mining to look for some shale. Because I need shale. Gotta step it up, Lane. That's a couple months away, probably, bud. Unfortunately. Oh, really? Okay, you know what? Suck a dick. Moglo, I don't give that information out. I know people ask that question because they want to know, like, if it's a horde night or about to be a horde night. You're better served, even if it's a streamer that's playing PvE, just asking, is it a horde night or is it about to be a horde night? And that'll get you what you're looking for much quicker. Because otherwise you're going to find out a day, if it's a really high number, you're going to have to go look at the math and all that kind of stuff. And most people will know, if they're smart, how much longer until a horde night. If they really care that much, or if that's something they're looking to show, especially in PvE, because that's only the real time you're going to see them decide on that. Set yet. These have. I disagree. If you have a better method for getting shit tons of gas with a great amount of ease, I'd love to hear it, but I've never not found shell when I've gone mining in the desert. And I always come back with enough to make thousands and thousands of fucking cans. God. Thank you. Wow. That fucked me up there. Yeah, no, on PC, I dig in the desert. The most I've ever had to do, as far as, like, started a mine, was I had to start 2 mines a couple of times. But the second time, I've always found shale. I've never not found shale in the desert within... I can go out there and mine for about an hour, hour and a half, and come back with enough to make, like... come back with enough to make, like, 6 to 15k cans of gas. I mean, just ass loads of fucking gas. So it's totally worth it on PC. Already been here before too. That's not my editing. I did that on purpose. It gives people a chance to know that it's getting ready to start. They're not rushing to their computer as fast as they possibly can to try to make sure they're here when everything gets going. It gives them time to grab a snack, something to drink. You know what I mean? It's prep time. It used to be 30 minutes. I lowered it to 10. And I lowered it to 5. Also gives me time to start the stream. Gets me, gets me locked into starting. You know what I mean? When then I can go use the bathroom really quick. I can grab a drink if I need to. Do some last couple minute checks. Get spawned in. Things I could technically do before I hit the start button, but then I might get sidetracked because I have ADHD really bad. And I might take an extra 15 or 20 minutes, and then you guys lose 15 or 20 minutes of me streaming. It's not an excuse, it's the truth. There's a difference. Scarred for life? Was it a selfie? When are you going to build a PC, Juicer? I have a setup that you can build for about 600 bucks. You put 650 into it, and it's going to be really nice. But at 600, you're going to have the ability to play Battlefield 1 at around 55 to 60 frames a second, depending on the map. You know, some maps are more intensive. Definitely play games like 7 Days. Are you sure it wasn't a selfie? It sounds like a selfie. Wow, really? Thought that was a player for a second. It's about to go down. Oh, I know which picture you're talking about. Oh my god, I've seen that too. I had to do a double take because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. If that was his penis, I feel bad for him. And for whoever he's dating, because, fun fact, guys, size matters. Don't let ladies lie to you. But, no, it was... If you can find the picture, send it to me and I'll upload it to the Facebook group just to make people puke. I'm a cunt like that. I'll probably cut my fucking my followers in half, but totally worth it. I post shit like that on my Facebook all the time, just to see who's gonna react and unfriend me. Juicer's one of the few people that's in the stream that's a real life friend and is a friend of me on Twitter, Facebook rather, and he hasn't unfriended me yet. And we've had some, we have different political beliefs and stuff like that. You know, it doesn't stop us from being friends. It's called a debate. You know, a debate is healthy. Different opinions is healthy because there's no guarantee you're always right. Someone else is gonna be right sometimes. Your approach might be right. You might both want the same thing and just want to approach it from different angles. I mean, it's important, and we are still friends on Facebook, regardless of my political beliefs versus his political beliefs, and the fucked up shit that I post. Well, here's what you should do, Juicer, okay? Because obviously I'm the sales master. I'm going to go ahead and slide you something across the table. What you say is, over the next 3 years, would you rather me spending $1,500 or $1,000? Ask her that. Not even that. Would you rather me spend $1,500 or $800? You know what I mean? Because fact of the matter is, if you're buying console, you're overpaying. Every game you buy, you're overpaying by $15 to $20, if not more. You're paying for a monthly subscription or buying year cards that you don't have to pay for if you have PC. Like, there's anything else in this town? No matter which way you slice it, you're overpaying. And the fact that you can get into a good desktop PC that's going to last you a few years, and then you can upgrade it later by pieces here and there and all that kind of stuff. For $600 is a fucking steal, dude. And you don't need my help to build it. There's a couple things you have to put into it, but I can walk you through it over the phone without even looking at it because I built it myself. It's the PC that I bought with the money that I raised to the stream for Queen. 600 bones. What's this then? Are we land claimed? We are not. My auger on me? No. I got the auger together, by the way. It's came out to a really nice quality after I upgraded the. I had a 550 or something like that engine already. I'm not here either. No, Colton, $600. You can run Battlefield 1 on high/ultra, 55 to 60 frames a second. 600 bones, not even joking, and that's Intel, by the way, not AMD. Now, longevity, upgradability, you're gonna cut quite a few corners there. I'm gonna go ahead and go in here. Take a gander. Oh, wait a minute. Thing. Either zombies have taken a very peculiar path attacking this, or framing. Yeah, no, I mean, you are losing quite a bit as far as upgradability and longevity. You might get 4 or 5 years out of it before it becomes completely obsolete, but you can upgrade the graphics card, extend the life even more beyond that, which, again, it's only maybe $150 to put in a nice little card, because it's got a 1050 Ti in it, which 1050 Ti can run Battlefield 60 frames a second, 55, 60 frames a second. Again, it depends on the intensity of the map. Let's see, 50 more of these. Yeah, exactly. There's no downside to wanting a PC. Even when someone says like, oh, I want to be able to sit in front of my TV using a controller, you can still do that. You can buy a Steam Link for like nothing, or just hook up the PC to the TV for that matter. But you can buy a Steam Link that'll stream it over. It's got to have already been raided. No way I'm just coming across this thing. Wow. Untouched. Unbelievable. Oh, it's empty. That's why. I didn't mean to... Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. 600 bones. You've already got a monitor, if I remember correctly. This is just somebody's horde base, probably. I can't see shit because it's fucking snow. Oh my fucking god, really? Go away. Yeah, see, I'm saying this, dude, $600. Not to mention, you can get a Plex server set up when you have a PC like that. You can... I'll show you my Plex server later, man. You can check it out. Because you've got a smart TV. Look for Plex on your TV. And just message me on Facebook. Let me know if it has Plex. Download it, and I'll give you my login, and you can check out Plex. I don't think there's anything in here, but... doesn't mean I'm not gonna fuck their shit up first. Oh, I'm a cunt, I'm a cunt, I'm a cunt, I'm a cunt. Touchy? What's touchy? On Twitch. Trying to say Twitch. Well, that was fucking pointless. Thought I could waste my time there. Yeah, I thought at first that you were like joking around because like the phlebotomist sounds like, I can't remember what the word is, but it sounds like another word that means like you give blowjobs or something like that. Oh yeah. No, it's Juicer on the old Twitch. The old Twitch. Let's head up to that desert now. Oh, wow. It's turn. A16 won't be out for a couple months, so nothing really major to report in about. My timing's all off. Wow, really? You motherfucker. Peculiar. Late April, early May is what I would guess at. A friend of mine who, just by pure coincidence, got a chance to talk to one of the devs or one of the people that's really close to the devs. So someone that's close enough or works in a capacity close enough. I'm not gonna say exactly anything here, but the information is solid. I trust the person that told it to me not to be bullshitting me, and the person that told it to them, and I was able to confirm that it was who they said it was. They would have an idea that maybe not be 100% accurate, but good enough to be able to lean on that. And their information was it's going to be months, not weeks, before A16 drops. So I'm hoping within the next month we see an A16 experimental drop. Yeah, well, they've been out for like 2 months, dude. Probably just didn't do much looting. Uh-oh. Queen might be in a spot of trouble. Well, technically, you're already getting A15 lane. They're slowly bringing it over piece by piece by piece. You're not going to get, like... I don't believe you're going to get one massive content drop where it's like, here's A15 the way that PC does, because they have to do so many bug fixes, and they have to... They're far more critical of the console version, because on console there's a lot less room for error. On PC there's a lot of self-fixes and things you can do yourself to fix problems. But on console, you are completely at the mercy of a dev. 100%. So they're going to slowly leak things into it versus completely opening the water pumps. Worst part is, the mods you do have are extremely limited. You get like a 2 GB limit of mods you can install, which again is because you can't... They're trying to limit the ability to fuck things up through mods or anything like that. They open up the floodgates, there's going to be a lot of issues. People will blame the devs, there's a lot of backlash, that's why they don't like doing it. On PC, it's completely every man for himself. If you fuck it up with mods, people are smart enough to realize it's their own fucking fault, but people that are on console are going to blame the developers because they don't know any better. Nothing against console people in general, but most people that play console are just fucking stupid. Not that there aren't a bunch of stupid people on PC, it's just they don't have the ability to go blame somebody else. They can only look at themselves. Because they're the one that installed the mod. They had to go find it and install it. Pull this real quick here. Hey, Amy, some of my best friends are console players. I'm just stating a fact that in my experience, I've met more intelligent people on PC than I have on console. Not to mention, it usually takes a bit of a better understanding of what's going on around you to do PC gaming, to do the things on PC you do. So just by owning a PC and having to do things on PC, you generally have to get smarter. AKA get good. Drawbridges are pretty fucking cool. They will, man. Like I said, they'll add stuff like that in pieces because they drop some content, a few prefabs, and some features, and then they wait for bug reports and they figure out what's wrong with it. And then once they fix it, then they add a little bit more. They take a what I would call like an Apple type approach to the situation. Queen forgot her debit card and she's low on gas. She's worried she's not gonna make it here, and I think she'll be fine now. Like even on PC, it's really not any more difficult in general to play PC games. You just the presets usually pop up. It's best for whatever setups you have, especially if you have an NVIDIA card that'll set up most games for you as far as like graphic settings, which is convenient. If it's when you start messing with things, adding mods, modifying settings, adding ENB, things like that. It's when you start really tweaking things that you'll start seeing problems you have to figure out how to fix, you know. But you rarely have a problem where where you have to contact devs. You can usually just search it really quick in Google and fix it. Whereas in my experience with consoles, people don't do that. They just, I've worked for Microsoft and Xbox before. They call in about the dumbest of shit. Arrow slits are cool, yeah. And then I just lost 3 followers probably that were console, lovers. Were like, fuck this guy. PC dick race. Probably DDoSed. That shit doesn't happen on PC hardly at all, man. Like, Steam has been down, I think, once for a couple of hours the entire time that I've been playing on PC. And when it was down, you know what I did? I went and played Battlefield, or I went and played I went and played a different game because I have, 1,000 different gaming networks to choose from. Another benefit for PC. Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, they probably got DDoS, dude. Happens all the time. And Sony's worse for it. They're way, way worse for it. I mean, they had that one thing where they were down for like a month and a half when they pissed off Anonymous. But I mean, it sucks for the Sony owners. Don't get me wrong. I legitimately feel bad for them. But at the same time, if you're supporting a company that does the things Sony does, if you're not prepared or expecting that, you're fucking retarded. You're on the spectrum. We're not worthy. Oh shit. There was something here and somebody apparently destroyed it? That was a water tower. What? A lot of people with bases inside. Nope, just some idiot wanting to see the world burn. Now you can watch it happen in real time, Lane. Spot to do this. Let's or dig quite as far. The hard part is getting it too big. Just the right way. What you do is you get a little chamber going like this. Alright, and way up and out. So because it is PvP, you're wanting to be as inconspicuous as possible. There's some have a mining helmet. I think it's on the bike. If not, this is gonna suck. Hey, survivalist. Yep, I was just telling about that earlier, actually. Here we are. There's the mining helmet. Hey, what's up, DMP? Oh yeah, for a super high-end fucking rig, we'll fucking do it really quick. For like $1,700, $1,800, you can have a really, really high-end rig that's gonna last you a while, super upgradable, all that kind of stuff. But you don't need that to get into PC gaming, man. $600 gets you entry level. Not only that, it gets you mid-ranged entry level, which is the best place to be in my opinion. I would have been pissed, because that means I have to take the bike down there with me to be able to see what the fuck I was doing. bet he fucking kicks himself in the ass right now for that, because you can get you can get two 1080 Ti's for about, I don't know, 2/3 of the cost of those two 1080s when they came out. I am going to get shale right now. That's actually pretty good survivalist, because usually they're like 450, 500 for a cheap end, 144 hertz, but God, fucking picture is gorgeous. Well, actually, if you got 1080, it wouldn't be that much. Never mind. I'm thinking like 1440p. You don't even need that. I mean, honestly, you get a 1080p monitor, and it looks great. I would suggest if you're wanting to have good quality monitor, you want to have really good quality looking. Oh, sweet, I already found mine. I would go for a 1440p monitor. It's 2K, looks almost as good as 4K. It's not a huge difference from 2K to 4K, like 1080p to 4K. Right there, there's shale right there. Not even at bedrock yet. Already getting shale. If you got 1440p's, you probably spent at least that. You probably got them on sale, more than likely. But like, you get a nice Dell 1440p monitor for around 400 bucks, and the picture is super sexy. And you want to get G-Sync with it. Bye, Amy. Night. Good sleep. Now, are you sure you're digging in actual desert with cactuses and everything, and yucca? Because if you're digging stuff that looks like desert, you're not going to find shale. I've never found it anywhere but in deserts. There you go. Yeah, well, there's people that have found it in other places, but it's like, I'm assuming it's probably just a glitch. I had a friend that found it like in a mountain biome that was changing over to a grass biome. I don't need iron. Got a really good iron mine back at the base that I found. I really need shale. Oh look, it didn't fall. It must be bugging. Here we go. Right on. I wanted to do like the have the PC, the other PC do the streaming for me and free up the resources on this one, but in order to do so, I have to switch down to 1080p, which is it's hard to do when you've been playing at 2K for a while. But I have a 1440p monitor. Oh, look at all this sexy shale. No, I'll keep coming down here for more shale. Chances are I won't be able to mine all this out. I won't have space. But I want the iron as well. Yeah, it looks like shells on the ground. I hate when it does that shit. I've already got a stack and a half. I can't remember. It's 50. It's 50 things of shale to like 100 cans of gas. I think I can't remember the exact conversion. Cook it. Oh, why do I vape? I used to smoke cigarettes, and it's a shit ton healthier. Like, drastically so. I actually did, not too long ago, a lot of research on it. Like, there's a lot of people that like this, do this, you know, they talk about the whole popcorn lung thing, which, by the way, the reason it's called popcorn lung is because there was people that got a certain chemical in their lungs that said they got it from working in a popcorn factory, and it was later proven that they did, in fact, not get the issue from working or from that chemical in that popcorn factory. Hold on a second. Hello. Hey. Yeah, just how much longer till you get there? Alright, well I gotta stop streaming, then I'll be there as quick as I can. Alright, bye. I'm streaming right now. Bye. Well, I have to go get Queen gas money because she's about to run out of gas at a gas station. Alright. Yeah, no, it's way safer. Like, there's all kinds of studies done. Well, the study that seemed the most accurate said it's possible there could be negative, you know, repercussions from it, but it's like like way safer than smoking cigarettes, like drastically so. Like, it's not even close. Like, the amount of stuff of carcinogens and shit that come out of cigarettes by comparison is just unreal. And any possible negative side effects, cancer, anything like that, if it's going to happen, we won't know for years to come, because all the studies we have now is of such a limited supply of information. But from when they can tell, they see no negative drawbacks from it other than you're addicted to nicotine. But that in and of itself isn't what causes ultimately the cancer. It's the carcinogens and all that other stuff that really causes the cancer. I think it's possible still technically to get cancer, you know what I mean, from smoking cigarettes, but I think it's if it's unlikely, I think is what it was. I'll have to read the article again, or if I can look it up, I'll link it on the Facebook group sometime. But yeah, guys, I gotta go. I have to go get Queen because she's about to run out of gas on our way here. Yeah, right. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any comments you have, because I'm leaving, go ahead and post here, or you can always post questions to my Twitter or Facebook group. Facebook.com/FFAwesomeSauce or at FFAwesomeSauce on Twitter. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.